Hey everybody, welcome to this First Orion one-on-one. I'm your host, Steve Shuler. Glad you could join us. Quickly before we get to today's one-on-one interview, I want to tell you about an upcoming webinar that we are hosting here at First Orion. It is Leap Day Defense Secure Branded Calling Strategies. That's coming up this Thursday. We will have a couple of representatives, including Thomas O'Banion, Marketing Director of First Orion, just talking about some of the branded calling products and how they can help with your own business's security strategies going forward in this year. That is Thursday, 1 o'clock Central Time. If you want more information on that, you can check out our LinkedIn, or you can also go to firstorion.com, click on the events section. There will be a link to register. This is a free webinar. We hope to see you there Thursday, 1 o'clock Central Time. Well, if you're not in the United States and you are in the telecom space, chances are you're in Barcelona, Spain right now. Mobile World Congress is holding its annual event at the moment, one of the biggest telecommunications events in the world every year. And so, of course, First Orion is there. I want to introduce you to Alex Baines, our Senior Account Director, who is right now on the floor at Mobile World Congress. And Alex, good to have you on this interview.
Yeah, hi Steve. Yeah, it's pretty crazy over here. Thousands of people have descended upon Barcelona, and yeah, the vibes are good. We're constantly being approached by people, meeting up with our partners across the world. We've got some of the partners over from the US who have been visiting today, and then our partners in the Middle East, Africa, and Europe as well, swinging by, saying hi, and then obviously meeting some new potential customers as well. So it's been really, really good start to the week.
That's wonderful. We're recording this at the end of day one. By the time you all see it, this will be day two of this event. So Alex, first of all, just tell me a little bit about Mobile World Congress. What are attendees there getting out of this event, and what is First Orion's role in being there?
Yeah, I think this is pretty much the biggest event in the world for our ecosystem. So, there's everything from 5G technology, IoT, robotics, AI now obviously becoming a massive topic here. But yeah, I mean, it's the whole telecommunications landscape and more. So you have businesses that perhaps you wouldn't expect. It's such a huge conference that connectivity is the theme. And yeah, there's a real variety of businesses. From First Orion's perspective, we do all of our solutions are on display, but obviously at the moment, branded calling is really our focus. That's where we're seeing most of our growth at the moment, and we're here to help enterprises find new partners, work with new carriers, and then obviously see some familiar faces as well. So yeah, it's been a really good start. Very happy. I think attendances are back to sort of pre-COVID levels. So yeah, it's just good to be back, in this environment, meeting with partners, and hopefully doing some deals.
Yeah, absolutely. So for those, for the most part, people who are watching this are going to be U.S. based. Most of our customers are in the United States. But First Orion, of course, has business around the globe. We're not just in North America. So tell me a little bit about what First Orion has to offer to our overseas customers and prospects in Europe, in the Middle East, in Africa, and Asia. What is it that we are offering that we believe is going to be of vital importance to our clients over there?
Well, I mean, branded calling is very well established in the US, right? Now the majority of carriers have adopted it, and it's something that I guess has become almost normality over there, whereas it's still a very exciting topic pretty much everywhere else outside of the US. We recently partnered with Vodafone in Germany to start delivering branded calls there. And we have a couple of other partners that we're working with at the moment to potentially do the same. And that would be in-network branded calling. But we've also got our over-the-top app SDK-based branded calling solutions, which are already live in many applications across several regions and delivering thousands, hundreds of thousands of calls for a wide variety of countries, all across the African continent, Middle East, Europe, obviously, where we kind of started our expansion outside of the US. And now with our office in the UAE, we're able to reach even further afield with that technology. We do obviously offer our full protection solutions as well. The focus right now, you can see behind me, is mainly on branded cooling, but we're established in the full protection field, and that's still something that we're offering as well to carriers outside of the US. But as I say, this is what catches people's eyes when they walk past at the moment, as it's still, as I say, very, very fresh, emerging technology in these regions.
In the United States, of course, one of the major one of the major problems that businesses have in this space is just people not answering their phones because of the effective scammers long term here in this country, at least. It's made answer rates just absolutely plummet, where people don't trust the phones, and obviously branded calling is where that comes into play. Are we seeing the same things in Europe or in overseas markets? And are there any other pain points overseas that might be even more significant than they are in the United States?
I think it's pretty much the same conversations that we have in the US. It's just that, scam calling has been rising over the last couple of years, and I think regulators are obviously now getting more and more concerned about it. And that's obviously pushing carriers into a situation where they're looking for more solutions. And, especially the scam, spam, robocalls, all of these topics have become much more prevalent in the last 2-3 years. And that means that the interest in finding those solutions is increasing. And, I think, our branded calling solutions do that. So, yeah, I mean, the majority of the problems are the same. Obviously, in the US, I feel like the scammers evolve at a faster pace because of the fact that there are solutions trying to stop them. There are other solutions that are helping enterprises make legitimate phone calls. But over here, we're still, in its infancy. We're trying to push out the success that we've had in the US and explain to both regulators and operators in other countries that there are solutions available, and these are solutions that are used widely in one of the largest markets in the world and have been adopted with great success. And that's pretty much the message that we've also been receiving from a lot of partners and customers, is that the US has sort of been the first ones to adopt it, and now that the ones that work in the US and Europe and beyond, they're saying to us, we wish that operators and enterprises outside of the US could adopt this type of technology to solve so many problems. And it's not just that, but it's also consumers. Consumers are obviously the ones that are hurt most by fraud, scam calls. So the reality is, unfortunately, in the past there hasn't been enough of a focus on this, but I think with more and more financial implications, with regulators getting worried about it, and scam calls increasing, it's only going to become a bigger topic.
Absolutely. As you can see, we're on the trade show floor right now. If somebody is watching this, wants to stop by in Barcelona, how can they find our booth?
Come to Hall 5. You can find it inside the Mobile Congress app. You can search us up, and it'll give you a little map on how to get to us. We are by the toilets on one side of the hall, and then on the other side, we're next to Broadnet and site here. So yeah, just come and see us. 5C13, I believe our booth number is, or you can just search it up in the app and swing by.
Wonderful. Yeah, 5C13, Hall 5, Mobile World Congress. Of course, the event goes on for the next couple of days. So please, if you're there, drop by, say hi to Alex, say hi to our team. Alex, I want to thank you very much for joining us for this First Orion one-on-one.
Oh, no problem. And just remind everyone that we've got free coffee, if that helps. So yeah,
that always helps.
Stop by. A couple of friendly faces here from our European, Dubai, and US office. So familiar faces, friendly faces. Come and stop by, learn more about our branded calling solutions.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Alex. Also, if you want to find out more, remember we have that webinar coming up Thursday at 1 o'clock. You can go to firstorion.com, our events section, and find more information on that. Also, check out our LinkedIn post there. And if you just want more branded calling information, head over to firstorion.com, check out our products, inform and engage. Go ahead and request a demo. We will get someone in touch with you as soon as possible. Thank you for joining us for this First Orion 101. Have a great day.